Tim, it's been 100% already right now. Just give us a reaction first to today's match, and also what has really gotten you guys to click so quickly, especially out there not playing in terms of Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I think firstly our bowlers bowled very well on that wicket, and reduced them to 135. So it's a great start from the bowlers, but I think on the whole our bowlers have been outstanding this tri series. And us batters, look, I think it's always nice batting second on wickets like that. You do get a little upper hand of what the wicket's going to play like. So I thought it was a good kind of display from the bowlers and the batters today.
And then the fact that you guys have clicked so quickly after games great for so long without playing with each other.
Yeah, look, it's been a while, but we've also been around as a unit for a long time over, I'd say, a good couple of years. It's been pretty much the similar group. So I think, we connect well when we do have breaks. And no matter who comes into the side, they've done very well domestically or in international cricket when they've got an opportunity. So yeah, I think the group's been great, and it's an exciting time ahead for us.
Congratulations, Tim. You guys have been dominating throughout, but what are some of the lessons that you've picked from playing with Zim, playing in South Africa, conditions, everything? What are some of the lessons that you could say, I got this from the tri-series?
Yeah, look, I think, the wickets have been fairly similar, but I think the bowling tactics are a little bit different. Zimbabwe, they got some tall guys in their bowling lineup, and, we showed the other game that it was bouncing a lot, and today was a little bit skiddier. So I think the great thing from this tri-series is we've adapted very well with the ball and the bat. So I think no matter where you play in the world, that's cricket. It's kind of the first team to adapt to the conditions, what you're playing on, and then hopefully you get the win from there.
And your fielding is exceptional. I think I've witnessed only one drop catch for anything, but throughout the tournament, I've seen exceptional fielding. How does your team get to that point? I mean, everyone else says catching, fielding wins games. So how did you guys move from point A to being exceptional fielders?
Yeah, look, that's one thing that Rob Walters, pushed for us to be outstanding in the field, and fielding is an attitude thing, something that you can control as an individual. Kind of probably one part of the game that you can kind of make it an individual thing. But yeah, that's one thing that as a team that we push really hard to be dominant in that fielding space.
And perfect record at this stage, would you say it's all going according to plan? What has been the plan coming to?
Yeah, obviously, winning the games is great, but I think the big thing for us is that everyone's chipping in. You look at, we played 3 games, there's always been someone different winning us the game, which I think is a great sign from a squad point of view.
How important has the toss been? Because he seems to be losing the toss and being put in as supposed to be like a death knell for most of the teams.
Yeah, I think on that wicket, you're not quite sure how the wicket's going to play. So, if you do bat second, you potentially do have an upper hand. But I think if you bat well, I think it's probably a little bit less, T20 batting on that wicket. I think it can be sometimes a bit of a grind. But it's just been positive with the shots and getting to that 140, 150 can be a winning score.
Do you think that the boundaries are a bit longer than, most T20s? And also guys come from the leagues with a bit shorter.
Yeah, look, I think that's just nature of cricket around the world. Every ground is a different size, and I think it's good that the boundaries are big here. Obviously, depending on where you play on the block side, there will be a small side, big side. But look, that's the nature of the beast in cricket. Every ground is a different size.
My final question is, a lot of people say New Zealand's got about 5 million people. What's the DNA of a New Zealand cricket player? Because they're like, only 5 million people, but very competitive.
Yeah, I think we get that. That's the number one question. But I think that's just New Zealanders in itself. No matter what sport it is, we look to try to push the best in the world, and I think that's just the nature of these of Kiwis.
And obviously Zimbabwe next Thursday. What kind of challenge are you expecting from?
Yeah, look, just from the last game we played, the wicket was very bouncy. You got some tall guys on the side, so we just got to adapt. I think we might be on a different wicket. I'm not quite sure if we're on the same or the different one. So no matter what wicket we play on. We just got to adapt.
And does it make a difference that you've already maybe qualified to the final?
No, not at all. We just take each game at a time, and we're here to win. So it doesn't matter if we've already qualified for the final. Now our focus is Zimbabwe.
So the banner behind you says Experience Zimbabwe. I just wanted you to have an idea of your experience, the whole team. How have you guys been experiencing Zimbabwe culture, everything, the fans? How has Zimbabwe been for you?
Yeah, it's been great. This is my second time here. Came to the first Zim T10 a couple of years ago. So, it's always nice coming to a country that you've been here before. But it's been outstanding. Some good golf courses, which always helps. But yeah, we've had some unbelievable nights as well. We've had some braais, and we had a Zimbabwe traditional dancing and songs last night. So yeah, it's been awesome, and I think a few of us are off to a safari tomorrow, which will be cool as well.
Obviously, it's not your first rodeo. I think it was your 11th T20 over 50 today. I guess, does each one just taste as sweet as the first?
Yeah, definitely. Look, you're playing for your country, and every game you play, you want to do well for your country. So yeah, today's a special day. Helping the team win, but you're not potentially not going to do that every game. So when you get the opportunity, you want to make the most of it.
And as you said before, you've been playing around the world a lot, but what do you most enjoy about coming back to this Black Caps environment?
Yeah, look, I think it's, you're playing for your country, first of all. That's the childhood dream that you've always had, but as well, you're playing with your mates that you've literally come up the age group with and played domestic cricket with. So, playing around the world's great, but, playing for your country and with your mates, you can't do that.
Awesome.